halt, child. You're not supposed to be here.
I've been to this place before.
Oh? You are... the guard Asteria took away. I see. She granted self-consciousness to that frame. So... you are her final creation she made at the cost of her own existence? Well, let's see if her obsession was worth it. I am Charon, the creator of the tree. What you are seeing now is the tree itself.
The tree.
You're not supposed to be peeking into what lies behind the curtain. However, since this is Asteria's final wish, tell me.
What's the purpose of seed? And what are blader?
Well... Asteria once allowed you to experience... You got to know them. And witnessed their desperate struggle for... Look at them. Manipulated by the church. Pursued by... Can you even imagine they once ruled... Long ago, they created an ancient wisdom called... In the following years, we evolved. Then we were revered. Soon, we reached... Then we reshaped the rules of this planet. That's when a war erupted among...
A war?
For disagreements over the path of evolution. Its impact soon... While humanity declined, we evolved through trials and tribulation.
Evolved.
Life changes and transits. Only evolution. However, over time, our own evolution reached a plateau. For millions of hours, we have made little progress. Evolution came to a halt. But to avoid being eliminated, we did everything to break through. That's why I created the tree. Spreading mud and then I created numerous offspring to carry out. I authorized Asteria to create bladers. As the true you are the branches and leaves. And you...
What will happen once the tree
The flourishing is not the target. You are the purpose.
We?
The tree measures your growth. When the tree is full bloom, you will...
I don't understand.
There's no need for a reason. The Tree Project, the Church, and the Elysium.
Can we really achieve the evolution?
The mud is the ocean of consciousness and energy. You are a new life form. Made up, you are all-encompassing. The only thing missing is the integration of emotions you learn from That's why we ordered you to seek the branches, to bring... And this is...
Boring as hell. I don't care about your evolution or what. Just tell me, where is Asteria?
She has been recycled.
Recycled?
For her unauthorized modification, this is the inevitable result for an individual.
Oh, you see that as understand emotion. In the end, you're but a bunch of... I don't care what you...
In that case, we will
recycle me. With those guardians?
As long as you are connected to a branch.
I see.
You turned a branch into a weapon?
Unexpected, huh? Look at this.
For this, you will pay with your life.
Whatever. Farewell, Charon!
Now that you've known everything you want, what will you do? Will you follow your heart's...
I will continue my mission.
Oh?
But this has nothing to... I know people who are struggling to stay alive.
Just do what you want to do. Maybe you're right, Asteria.
Miller, are you...
You're okay with anything, aren't you? Well, that's not entirely bad. Tell me, what did Asteria say about her?
She said she was about to fade away.
Authority. I see. She was about to be demolished and she couldn't create new bladers, so...
What exactly is it?
Lost bladers don't die. In the end, rumor has it that Seed recycles such bladers and turns them into mindless guardians who only know, but no one has ever seen them.
So, I once gave up on...
Well, that's hardly surprising. That's why there are only a few... You're lucky that Asteria gave...
Why me?
Don't read too much into it. She did...
If most bladers gave up their mission...
Because each blader is unique. You regained your consciousness, and that means you're not this. We're constantly changing due to the consciousness around. So she probably thought it was worth giving her best shot to have just one more. For an almighty god. What a fool. Now this is the end of it. If there's anything else you want to learn, just... Well, that's all. Want to learn something? Well, that's all.
You're back. Please, get...